Could you introduce yourself and your company?
My name is Keith Arbuthnott. We run a small family firm called Arbuthnott Wood Pellets, 30 miles south of Aberdeen. We've been in business for 7 or 8 years now, being the first commercial wood pellet manufacturing plant in Scotland.
So could you tell us a little bit more about the type of pellets that you produce?
Yes, we've gone for the premium market. We make it out of big pellets out of virgin timber, nothing else. They don't have any additives. We don't take anything away from the virgin wood. Top of the market stuff. Quality is our middle name.
Could you go into a little bit more depth about what sets your feedstock apart from the other feedstocks available on the market?
I think we're particularly careful about sourcing the right raw material. This can be done a number of ways. Ours is from quality wood, quality roundwood, all conifers, all replaceable, all renewable. This is important to both in the mind of the consumer as well as the fact that we know that we're making a good product and we can confidently sell it.
And so who are you selling your feedstock to at the moment?
We mostly retail our supplies. We do a little bit of wholesaling and a little bit to the commercial sector, but mostly the domestic retail market.
And where can we buy your pellets from?
You can just lift the telephone and we'll deliver it anywhere in the UK, from the Shetland Isles in the north to the Isle of Wight in the south.
And where do you see the company going in the next 5 years or so?
I see us getting very much bigger. I think we're just on the cusp of a big expansion. I think the whole industry is. We've been blighted in the last few years by an oversupply of pellets. I think the uptake in people putting in pellet boilers is now changing slowly but surely. We're going to get a kick of the can.
How is the company arranged? Do you distribute from lots of different regional bases?
No, we don't. We keep our costs fairly trimmed by operating from one base, one office and one factory.
And where's that?
We're not really big enough. Our turnover is really quite small compared to our competitors. But we find we can manage things better when we've got more control of them. And that's very important because the quality is not just the feedstock, but it's the process all the way through to the customer.
And what does the company need right now?
What does it need? It needs the domestic RHI. It's just to kick the hunters off the fence who are waiting to get a little incentive to put in another pellet stove.
And just remind everybody, what is the state of affairs with the RHI at present in May 2013?
May 2013, the commercial RHI is up and running, and that's fine, and has been for a year or two.
What installations does that cover?
And that covers any installation that involves a commercial building, it's got rates attached to it. The domestic market is our normal domestic houses, and people are struggling actually with the cost of the installation vis-a-vis the incentives that might be there, and they don't want to go in too early and miss the incentives. Well, they won't. It's just a case of when the scheme gets off the ground.
Thank you for that little update, and thanks for introducing yourself to your company.
Happy to do that.
Cheers.
Thank you. All right.